Welcome to Beyond the Rack. I am Shelly, the host, and today we have with us Omega Boddie. She is a woman in all the sports, and we'll get there soon. Hi, Omega, and thank you for coming.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Have you had fun so far?
Oh my gosh. I revealed parts of myself that I haven't even thought I cared about. But just kind of I showed myself who I am today.
You did. A little bit of sexy.
That's crazy.
You know what I
but
mean?
yeah.
You didn't know it was there and we brought it out?
Hey, it was hidden.
So today we want to talk about you, and it's all about you and what you do in sports, okay? Very casual conversation, but we're going to go way back and start from where you come from.
Okay. This is a long journey, but I will say I'm originally from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Was raised kind of in Maryland, right outside of D.C., Silver Spring, Maryland, to be exact. Both parents, luckily, were married throughout my childhood. Still married. And so, like, I come from a really good foundation. So, like, I have no complaints as a child. I probably learned a lot, like, as an adult because I was so nurtured and loved on as a kid, which is a blessing. I know a lot of kids don't get that, and that's kind of like even why I'm in the space I'm in now.
Yeah. What were you doing? Like, what was the thing you were doing while you were in DC? Was it just, did you go to school there?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah. So, like, from high school, I played basketball, and I was a late bloomer. So I didn't start playing basketball until I was 14, like, and trying to take it serious.
Is that late? That late? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, kids start around like age 7 or before that to learn. I was a cheerleader up until like the age 13.
Like in a skirt cheerleader?
Yeah, I was a real one. I was a Colesville Jaguar.
Were you really?
Yeah,
I need pictures. I need proof.
Yeah, I mean, I have them. I have a few. Not many.
He gonna post it on this video
not,
so everybody
not
can
many,
see.
but I got a few. But I was a cheerleader, and then my dad told me this recently, actually. I was interviewing for a job, and I had to reach back into my childhood. And so I went to my parents. I asked them for pictures. I asked them for different things and for this job interview. And when I did it, my dad was like, "You don't remember what you told me when you were 16? And I'm like, "Nah, I don't remember. Like, what you talking about? Like, 16? I don't remember what I said yesterday." And so he was just like, "You told me you wanted to move to LA and you wanted to work for Nike. And that was like your dream."
Okay.
But LA was the biggest goal and working in sports.
Okay.
And me personally, like, I don't remember saying that, but like, I must have been very sure. I must have been very sure. And so, like, where I am now, I just feel like my story's unfolding in front of my eyes, literally, of what I probably said I wanted to do when I was 16.
I love it.
And it's not there fully developed yet, but like, I feel like every step that I've made was not in vain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets you there.
Yeah.
Even the smallest one, it could have been working at McDonald's in some kind of way. It got you to where you needed to be.
Girl, I worked at a juice and smoothie bar, and when I had to clean the bathroom, I said, "God, this ain't it." I said, "I'm bigger than this. I know I am. Why am I here?" But thug through it until the next opportunity came, and that's literally like the thing that propelled me. Not the thing, but like that situation, that season is what propelled me to move to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been here how long now?
It'll be 8 years in October.
Okay.
So in 2 months, it'll be 8 years.
You have an October anniversary too. Mine is October 20th. When is yours?
October 17th.
Right.
I'll never forget. And I started my job October 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly. Mine was probably somewhere in there too, actually. I came out here in Bridal.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's another story for another day. So what is it, before we get into what you're actually doing now, what is it that you feel like you want to do with Nike?
There's a particular position with Nike that I really wanted, and I've dreamed about it for years, of being this person. And it's because a mentor of mine mentioned that this was her role for 10 years. And so I kind of almost knew nothing else. I just knew that I wanted to be a part of it. And so I think before I took on the role that I have now, I was in the interview process with both roles. And it's like I went from a very dry season of being without and getting laid off from a job that I thought was a dream job to having both of my dream jobs dangled in front of me, like, which way do I go?
Right.
And one of them was a dream that I forgot about, and that was Nike. Because what? I said 16, right?
You did.
I forgot about that because I had gotten no responses for so long that it was just like, you know what? Let's do something else. Let's pivot. And so I got to a place where I was going in between both jobs of interviewing and figuring out what's for me. And to be fair, like, I didn't get the one I thought that was the one. Okay. I got a second chance at something that I had already went through.
Okay.
And with that showing up, at first I was angry. At first I didn't understand, but then when I sat back and understood the purpose and the meaning behind it all, I understand now that I'm strategically placed in order to get to that next spot. And all of those situations kind of made me realize that I'm exactly where I need to be.
Every time.
And I mean, honestly, like, I have nothing else to say about that other than, like, I was placed where I was supposed to be.
I love that.
And I had to realize that and get over my own stuff in order to accept that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what I just say, like, it always works out. No matter what is happening in your life, just know that it always works out.
It always works out in the end, and if it's not the end, then wait, how's it go?
It's not over then.
Yeah, it's not over.
Work
Yeah,
out,
there you go.
Know what I mean?
It always works out in the end. If it hasn't worked out yet, it's not the end. There you go.
But it may not work out the way we think it's going to work out.
Yeah.
But it works out.
Yeah.
And probably most
It
of the time
always
even
does.
better.
Always does. And usually better.
Usually better.
Usually.
Yeah.
Especially if you are a good person and you literally lead that way in your day to day.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to mess it up. So tell me the role you have with
HJS.
Yes, okay. Explain to that as much as you can what you do in that role and what those letters mean.
Okay, so CHJS stands for the Center for Healing and Justice Through Sport. What we do is we go out and we train coaches or any type of adults that lead children on healing-centered coaching, how to create safe spaces for children. Okay. Too many kids are quitting sport before the age 13. We wonder why, and 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you it's because of the experience that the adult gave them. And it's the coach, it's the parent, it's whomever, and playing is supposed to be fun, right?
Yep.
So why are kids shying away from playing?
Exactly. It's not fun for them anymore if you're pushing them too hard, right?
Why aren't we creating something that is fun?
Yeah.
Like, up until a certain age, like, kids don't start to take their sport seriously either, right?
Yeah.
And so if that's the case, then why are we shoving it down their throats?
Exactly.
It's control.
It is.
Yeah. So what we do at CHJS is we kind of just remind adults how to be better people.
I love that, though. I didn't know it was something out there that does that, and it makes...
I didn't either.
Right?
until we started.
It makes a lot of sense, though, because parents... And I'm a parent, and I can say we can get in the way of our children sometimes. And it's like, let it be fun for them for as long as it can. It should always just be fun. And don't force anything down our neck. Because once it starts not to be fun anymore, then why are we doing it? Everything we do should just be fun. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It should be something that makes you light up, makes you want to feel like what's next, or something you can learn from, or something you can grow from. If it's not that, then we're doing the wrong thing.
Yep.
We're doing the wrong thing.
Exactly. And I just feel like you have a lot of things out there to say that, too, is like, be a child at heart, like always be a child, because that's when you have the most fun and that's when you're your most authentic self. You're just living life. You don't think about the other stuff. So live there for as long as you can.
Oh, I'm still a big kid.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't, luckily I've had a lot of things that have forced me to grow up, yes. But at the same time, like, I understood those seasons.
Yeah.
And so that's the difference between somebody else going through it and when you're actually going through it is when you understand, like, there's a bigger purpose in whatever this is that I'm going through.
Right.
And that kind of changes the trajectory of how the outcome may even possibly be too.
Absolutely.
Because it may be bigger than what you thought.
And then the journey to it, like, you have a story to tell. Everyone always has a story to tell, and that journey can help someone else get to where they need to be.
And you have to realize that, though.
But you have to.
Because again, I've been this person that has I've done a bunch of things, but I think now in the position that I am, I actually have those people that can learn from what I experience.
Yeah.
That don't really understand it. It's these kids that I work with that are even interns. They're 21. I have kids on my team that are 24 years old. And I'm like, and you're in the same, you have no idea what God's about to do in your life. I'm 10 years a little late compared. You know what I mean? But at the same, I'm not late at all. I'm right on time.
So LA 28.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that
Mm-hmm.
as much as we can, because I know you can't expose a lot of what you do. But let's talk about what LA 28 and what your title is for that and how that came about.
So I started working for LA 28 in April,
which is the
Olympics and Paralympic Committee, pretty much. So we're working on the Olympics and Paralympic Games that are coming in 28. It's the largest event in the history of the world, first of all. And so to have even a seat at the table, who would have thought?
Exactly.
Who would have thought?
But here you are.
Little old Omega just rolling up to the table like, what's up, y'all? You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like also, like, I earned it.
You did.
I did a lot of things and a lot of jobs, a lot of energy, a lot of bad times, good times, all the times in between have led me to this space, have me perfectly placed in this place.
Absolutely.
So it's like, all right, so now I'm on the team, like the first 300 to be hired on this project, which is going to be a lot, but it's almost like a startup, right? Mm-hmm. And it's almost like we're trying to pull off this event 2 and some change years from now, 3 years if we want to sum it up, 3 years from now, and we got to make it the best of the best and something that the world has never seen before. And to have even a seat at the table, even this much of a piece, is beyond me.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And so my title is I'm over client sales and services.
Okay.
I'm an associate on our team. And so out of our associates, we cover different type of stakeholders.
Okay.
So I basically am going to be sales and services / ticketing for any of our stakeholders. Okay. And so, again, we've split them up amongst our small team. Mm-hmm. But I'm excited to know that, like, I'll be hands-on with a lot of our National Olympic Committees in all of the countries and stuff, and even hands in other things as well. Okay. Companies that I've worked with in the past, but really just helping them, making sure they're securing their tickets. And tickets are important when it comes to a lot of things, you know? So I feel important. I feel like they're going to appreciate the service level I give. And to be honest, my biggest thing in my world is building relationships, and that's Absolutely. Literally 90% of this job. Yeah. And so going into it, knowing we're 3 years out, like, I couldn't be more excited to build more meaningful relationships, global relationships.
Right, I was about to say
like,
that,
I'm
right.
expanding worldwide, and I'm a girl from DC, and that's, humbly speaking, like, it's just like, God, how much more?
Show me how good it can get.
Hey, that was my prayer.
Yeah.
That was my prayer. God, show me how good it's still my prayer. But, like, how much more? Like, what are we doing next after this? Because what are we doing?
It's great.
Yeah, what are we doing?
I love it.
So, just trying to make sure I maintain and, you know, and I pray for the wisdom in this season and to be able to keep exactly where I'm placed. Yeah. And not fumble it, because we are the ones that get in our own ways. Yeah. People get in our ways, things like that. But, like, when you're in another space and you know that you're supposed to be here, it's like, I just want whatever it takes to be able to keep this. And if just as long as you want me to. Yeah. Not as long as, not overstay my welcome. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But, like, just until I get to that next thing.
So, last thing, if you can tell baby Omega that's on your phone one thing, what would you tell her?
I want to see her. Where's she at? Little 4-year-old shorty. I want to show. Never mind.
Show the people.
This is me when I was 4.
So cute.
Little 4-year-old shorty. Trying to figure it out. I would just tell her that I got us. I did a lot on my own. I might cry. Woo.
Let it out.
I had to figure a lot of this out on my own. Yeah. So, like, I hate to say this out loud because my parents are amazing, but my mom stopped helping me with homework after 5th grade. Like, I had to figure this out. So any type of step that I wanted to take in whatever direction it was, I went against everything that everybody told me. Yeah. My mom wanted to keep me in DC. She's like, you're not moving. I went straight to my grandma. I said, hey, I'm trying to go to Atlanta. I got this job opportunity. If I can't miss this. I had, like, Greek organizations wanted me to be a part, but I'm like, nah, I gotta follow this thing. And I went and followed it, and it's every single step. It hasn't been the easiest. There's been a lot of downfall, but like every single step literally led me to being perfectly placed where I am.
Absolutely.
And so I understand it now. I didn't pay attention before, but I understand it now. So I would tell her that we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
Because we always
Because
are.
we grew up with the right things. We got we have the toolkit
Yep.
to be successful. It's just a matter of making sure that we do it together.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would tell her, I got us.
I love that. I love that. Anything else you want to tell the peoples before we go?
Oh no, I cried just now. I just really enjoyed today. I don't think that even you all understand how much today meant to me. Again, it's showing me who I am, and that's what's revealing in my world at this point. And so, like, again, today was a confirmation, an affirmation, an alignment that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think I looked at my phone today at exactly 11:11. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, we good for the rest of the day. So I just appreciate you all for taking the time and actually seeing something that I don't see for myself yet.
As soon as she showed me, I was like, I got it. I know exactly what I want to do. It just came to me how I wanted to photo you for this shoot. It just, I'm like, okay, I got it.
You got it. Literally, you got it.
Thank you.
And you, you're just what you have. Like, it was a reflection of today because I didn't know. I came here with an open mind.
And I love that.
And I was gonna let you have me outside, okay? I was gonna let you. I was like, if we gonna do it, we gonna do it. You feel me? But everything that you like. Everything to every last detail. I see your creative vision. I see what you were trying to, the image you were trying to give off, like, or just in general, like. But it was great.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it. And stepping outside my comfort zone.
And that's what I want. I always want my clients to step outside their comfort zone and just trust me. That's gonna look amazing.
You got it.
Yeah,
we didn't see it. We didn't see that first. The boy shorts.
Exactly.
I was like, I don't know what I'm trying to do right now.
And then they was like, oh, this might be my favorite. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you can laugh if you want to.
She's in the background, like she in the background, like.
I was quiet. I let them say what they had to say.
Again, checkmate. I called it.
It looked great, but it all comes together if people just allow me to do what I need to do as a
what
creative.
You do best.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like, not even to talk about work again, like, the coolest thing about my job is I'm literally around the best of the best people at whatever job it is that they do.
Right.
Like, even a colleague sitting next to me, one Olympian, to the left of me is somebody who has worked for all those Fortune 500 companies, but decided to do this project. Like, and I'm like, I'm rubbing shoulders with the best of the best at whatever it is that they do.
Yep. And
so
you're
God,
one of
what
them.
is next for me? What is next?
How
much more?
And keep asking that question because it gets
better.
I'm
asking that every day.
It gets better.
I wake up every morning. How much more? You know what I mean?
Well, thank you.
Thank you
so much for being here.
Thank
I
you.
love your spirit.
Thank you.
And it's the sky's there's no limit for you. And don't put yourself in a box ever again. Just step outside of it all the time. Be outside that box.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that
Absolutely.
advice. Thank you. Can I hug you?
You can.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you for believing in me.
Thank you for being vulnerable.
Of course.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Thank y'all for joining us for another episode of Beyond the Rack. We'll see you again soon. Thank you, Omega.
Bye.